Hello, welcome to another Dragon Ball Super episode review. This time we're looking at episode 43. Goku loses control over Ki and he has to take care of Pan. This is a very sweet episode. I liked it a lot. This episode's going to piss off a lot of the more Dragon Ball fans that are only care about the action. They don't really care about the softer side of Dragon Ball, which has not been really what it's been known for as of late because of just the pure power level fanboy reactions of Dragon Ball. But this episode had a lot of really touching moments in it, and I actually got a little bit teary-eyed in some aspects, and it had some really good funny moments, such as in the beginning of the episode starts out with Goku not feeling too great, as he only ate about half of his lunch or his dinner that Chi-Chi prepared for him, and Chi-Chi of course is very surprised by all of that, and he explains a earlier event where he lost all control of his ability to fly and had an accident. So he tries to use instant transmission to teleport to King Kai's planet, but he gets lost on the way. At one point he teleports into Bulma's house, where he is mistaken for Vegeta at first, and then Bulma is of course very shocked by his presence, and he says that he doesn't know what he's doing there, and he has no interest in seeing Bulma's sagging breasts, and Vegeta takes extreme offense to that, and he gets his hint, and then he leaves promptly. Teleports to the top of Korn's tower at one point, and then we meet Ariel from Dr. Slump just for a few seconds, where she refers to him as Nin-chan, which is brother. So kind of brother, main character from one manga to another, so they're kind of like brother and sister. And eventually makes it to King Kai's place, and after examining him, he comes to a conclusion that he has onset Ki control delay, which is caused basically from using the Kaioken attack in the Super Saiyan Blue form, which put a whole lot of stress on his body, and he's temporarily has to take a break from training so he can recover. And at first this upsets him, but then he's able to take some personal time and is able to play with Pan, which has really good touching moments between the two. And Piccolo is having a hard time letting go of his solo babysitting duties of Pan, and knows exactly what Pan needs, and is explaining to Goku, Chi-Chi, exactly what she likes and how she likes it and such. And it's really, bringing his character more to a further arc with him, at first, having feelings for Gohan, and now becoming a babysitter for Pan, and he's, become very protective of her, and it's really a nice moment there. Learning about Goku's illness, the Pilaf gang build a giant robot to try to defeat him, but then they quickly change their mind. Pan, in the middle of the night, sneaks out of her room and kind of kidnaps herself onto the Pilaf robot, and she's not welcome there, and they quickly accidentally start flying out of space because of Goku's connection with Pan. Pan is able to channel into her ki and destroys the robot, and she's flying around with the Pilaf gang hanging on her. And the part's kind of confusing because, well, maybe she doesn't have the ability to control because she's so young, but I thought correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure towards the end of Z that Goku made a remark saying that she's not able to fly, but give her time, she'll be able to. I mean, he might have said that, but yeah, I'm sure if that's the case, this might be an isolated incident. And we get a moment where she's reaching out towards the stars, flashing back to when Goku was holding her, and she was looking out to the stars as well. And she flies down, and everything is all well and good. At one point, Piccolo says that he has something to do while attempting to leave Gohan and Pan's house. Not sure if an event will have any significance to it or not, but it's still interesting. And we get a preview of next week's episode, and some silly shit is about to go down, so who knows what if it's going to amount to anything or not. One thing I gotta say, though, that I have not been too happy with this episode and the previous episode is that both Goku and Vegeta reverted back to their previous gi they had before, specifically from Goku's uniform from Battle of Gods and Vegeta's outfit as well. And I'm sure that's all well and good for a lot of people, but I'm pretty bored with those outfits, especially Goku's outfits, because I've really grown to like their outfits they've had in Resurrection F Saga and the Universe 6 Tournament Saga, and I don't want them to see them revert back to their more classic uniforms. I don't want to see any of that. Hopefully, maybe by the time the next serious arc starts, they'll get those back. They better, or else I'm not going to be a happy camper. But all in all, this was a really touching episode. I liked it a lot. I definitely have to give it my A+. You can follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAutobot. You can Instagram me too, SSJAutobot, and you can subscribe to me here on YouTube for the latest Dragon Ball news and reviews. I'll catch you next time.